Hey, it's Max. Welcome to another video, this time about another CLI plugin called Open. Written by Dr. Nick, one of the most active Cloud Foundry contributors and Cloud Foundry champion. So what does this plugin do? Well, usually when you have to open an app in Cloud Foundry, you have to list the apps, copy the URL, paste it into the browser to get to the endpoint. So let's just do that and see how much effort it is. I list maps in my Cloud Foundry space. I'm logged into SAP Cloud Platform Trial, and for example, I have a running app, MTA Fiori Demo app router, and I have to copy the URL and paste it into the browser to get the actual page. All right, so the plugin is called Open, and I've already installed it, I guess, and I've already registered the repository, the CF community repository. If you have no idea about what a community repository is, have a look at my other videos. I've installed and registered plugins and repositories in one of my videos. So yes, let's install it anyway. And what you should usually see, we have some more commands through the plugin. We have two new commands, and we want to focus on CF Open today, where you can open app URLs in your browser. All right, so to get there, you need to have the app name, and I usually can't remember my app name, and that's what we want to focus on later on. So we take the app name Fiori Demo app browser, and the app will be open. And as you could see, it's quite the same effort to type in the app name, so it's not usually an added value. And what we want to do is we want to write a little helper function into our bash profile to make that a little bit more convenient. Therefore, we use FuzzyFinder, which I use very often, and thanks to my colleague DJ Adams for inspiring me, which gives me the ability to, in fact, let's just use it here in my terminal. I've binded it to Control R, and I get a list of my commands in the history, and I can move up and down with my cursor and choose one of the commands. With Enter, I choose it instead of typing it myself. And that's what we want to have for CF Open as well. So what we could do is we want to have the app name. So let's use CF Apps, and I don't want to have these ugly lines in the beginning for my helper function to pipe it into FuzzyFinder. Therefore, let's use tail to skip the first 5 lines. Let's have a look at the looks. Perfect. And we want to have like the first field. Therefore, we use cut, and the delimiter is a space, and we want to have the first field, right? And we only got the app name. Perfect. All we need to have to do now is to pipe that into FZF, and that should usually give us a list of apps where we can choose it. Perfect. Let's try it, and I get the app name. Perfect. The only thing we want to do then is to pipe it into CF Open to actually open the app. So let's bring up my bash profile. And write a new shell function called CFO. And what it should actually do is exactly what we've done on the terminal. App, and paste it in here. Oops. Oh, come on. And use it. CF Open, and the variable I got via the first command. All right. That should be all if we source the profile once again, and execute CFO. We should get a list, and if we use the MTA Fiori demo app router, we open the app. Perfectly fine. If you have any feedback, comments, whatever, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, thanks for watching.